episodes of CSI Miami, and Eva LaRue was on that. But LaRue is not her real name. I had to look that one up. For a while I was calling her Cousin Eva, but definitely not related. All right. Well, always things happening in my life. Last week when I was performing somewhere, I saw a friend there and he said, "You're good at your craft, Lyle. In 10 years you'll be on TV." And I said, "What show? America's Most Wanted?" And I must have caught him off guard because he decided to take 5 steps back right away. But I know those are the funniest jokes to me when I catch people when I am caught off guard. So that must have been what happened to him too. I don't know. But that's still memorable nonetheless. I think that's what if somebody else said it, I would call it non sequitur. Literally, for it does not follow. Well, I like doing karaoke. That always gives me good stories to tell. Over the weekend, I was at a place where I did a song and then I left. And then somebody there said, "You're a comic. You haven't made me laugh yet." It's like, I'm not required to because this is a karaoke show, not comedy. And I'm not big on people putting me on the spot and saying that I don't even know from Adam. "Oh, you're a comic, make me laugh, tell me a joke." And I even told him, I have to be inspired. He said, "You can make fun of me." It's like, no, I'm not going to do that. I just left. Because I know had I made fun of him, I would have said, "You're full of shit," and then he would have punched me. So I know that being a mild-mannered and stodgy academic like I am, it's no accident why I've survived this long in life. It's called deadpanning my way in life so I don't get into fist fights, because I lose those every time, ever since I was young. Fight with your mind, not with these. I'm better at this. Well, in my apartment, I don't know my neighbors that well. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, it just is. It's the big city. But I was passing by my neighbor's apartment this afternoon, and I noticed how they left keys in the keyhole. It's like, no, that is something I do not do, because I'm so obsessive compulsive, where it's like, oh no, it's not there, where is it? Where did I lose it? And then I go back right away. It's like, oh, it's still in the door, good. And then at another neighbor's apartment, I happened to get some of their mail, a bill I think for cable TV. And normally I would just put it back in the big blue mailbox, but it's like, no, it'd be a while before they'd see it again. So I just slid it under the door. I didn't even knock on their door. But they'll say hi to me when I see them. "Hi, how are you?" And that's about it. The life in the big city, I guess. Yeah, I also get a lot of great stories from internet dating. Most recently, it's some of the foreign ladies that I've been exchanging messages with. One of them is Chinese, as in she lives in China. And she said the latest book she was reading was by Joel Osteen. And I said, "The TV preacher?" She said, "Yes." And I was surprised to find out that a TV preacher in America would be famous in China, because China, as far as I know, the Christian religion is not a big thing over there. Yeah, it's still surprising sometimes the famous people that are famous in other countries. My response was that it was surprising to see all the American actors that made cameos in some French movie that I watched. One of them was actually not an actor, but Lenny Kravitz, the singer. But I guess go wherever you get the gigs, and if it's in a French movie, I guess you go there. Well, I'm still looking for work, but severance has been getting me through so far because I live low budget. But it's also a reminder of what I have called before the twin failures in the Twin Cities, where sometimes it's hard to find a good job, and of course, well, I'm single, so it's also been a failed internet dating venture too. And I've noticed that I seem to have the same problem with both. If I go on a date or job interview and it's unsuccessful, I want the opportunity even more when I'm told I can't have it. I think that's pretty normal, but it's still disturbing to me that I still do that every time instead of just accept it's over, go to the next opportunity. Eventually I do, but it probably takes me longer than I should have to finally do that next step. I just have to be honest about that one. And eventually people will see that one, and hopefully it's not a hiring manager, or at least I've been hired by them. I can hope. I've got a few hours phone interviews coming up. Yes, the life of a performer. Well, as a stodgy academic, of course, majoring in history, I do like biopics, biographical movies. Now, I just watched one on loan from the library. It was about Josephine Baker, the song and dance lady from the early 20th century who went over to France. And I was surprised to find out she had a career after the banana dance. I guess she did, according to the biopic. But all I remembered was when I saw a French cartoon movie called Triplets of Belleville. When they had Josephine Baker in it, it was just that part. And they made it, I guess, kind of a racy joke, for lack of a better term, because they ended up plucking all the bananas off her waist. I guess if you're going to go with a joke on that one, that'd be the easiest to do. That's neither good or bad, it just is. But biopics are a reminder, at least to me, a warning of it's not easy to be famous in terms of the struggles that famous people have that aren't the same as the rest of us, but they still have them. You're just more aware of them when they're famous. Well, hopefully somebody's feeling me on that one. Not a good one. I can probably do that one. And now I'm just trying to think of what that one is. Oh, yes. I was telling another performer when I got here, I was asking him how often he gets noticed as a performer when he's out and about. And he said sometimes it happens, and it happens to me as well. And I take it in stride because I signed up for it as a performer. But tonight, I was walking in the door, and somebody said to me, "Give him hell tonight." And it's like, okay, I didn't say anything to him. I just touched my hat and went in. So it's like, well, I guess he's a fan. I hope he is. I guess that'll do it for me. Thank you. You've been great.